I'm Taya Gherkin, a contributing editor to Acoustic Guitar, and I'm here with Yamaha's new THR5 amplifier. The THR5 really almost creates a new category of acoustic amplifiers. It's tiny, as you can see here. It doesn't even occupy the whole bar stool that it's resting on. And yet, it's really quite powerful, as you heard before. I'm playing this with a Godin multi-act guitar, which doesn't have much sound by itself, so all you're hearing really is the amp. Certainly you wouldn't use it in a very loud band situation or with drums, but I could totally see using this in a coffee shop or jam or rehearsal kind of situation. Definitely enough volume to be more than just a practice amp. But at that, it's also really a perfect companion for a guitar such as this multi-act that doesn't have a lot of sound by itself, to play at home, to practice, and perhaps use in the studio. The THR5 is a digital amp. It has effects that you heard. You heard a little bit of reverb and chorus and delay. I kind of used everything on this. But really at the heart of it is its digital microphone emulation, which is something Yamaha's been working on for a long time. They've had it in standalone Stompbox type formats, and now they've built it into this. So basically what you get is you can select between 3 different microphone types: condenser microphone, dynamic microphone, and tube microphone. And then there's also 2 other settings. One is to optimize the settings for a nylon string guitar, a classical guitar, and one is a electric, clean sounding electric guitar. So you have this. You have a blend control that allows you to set between the direct pickup sound of the guitar and the digital effects. There's a master volume. There's a tone control, and the effect button selects the compressor and chorus, and then there's a separate control for the delay and reverb on the amp, and then finally a final master volume, 1/4" input, 1/4" stereo headphone jack, as well as an auxiliary input, so you can run an iPod or CD player through this to jam along with. The amp also has a built-in tuner. If you push the button right here, a little display comes up and you have a chromatic tuner built right into it. And one of the most unique features of the amp is that it has a USB jack, and it comes with a USB cable, and you can use that for 2 things. The most obvious is you can use the amp as your recording interface. You plug into the amp, plug the amp into your computer, open up GarageBand or really any other recording software on your Mac or PC, and you can record straight to your computer using the amp's microphone emulation for a really nice, clean sounding guitar tone. But you can also use it to actually change some of the presets on the amp. You can edit the effects, you can edit some of the mic models, and there's software that comes with it that runs on your computer. So you can really go in there. If you don't like the stock presets, you can fine-tune them to really work for your uses. Let's listen to the amp a little bit more. When I started playing with it, you heard me play with effects and some of the mic modeling right away. So let's start with just the very clean guitar sound. I've got the blend control all the way to pickup. I've got the effects turned off. Tone is right in the middle. So that's what we would be listening to if it was just the guitar pickup through the amp. Now let's dial in one of the first mic emulations, and I'm in the condenser microphone setting right here. I'm going to, for starters, get the blend control all the way to mic. And already you can really hear a pretty drastic difference between the direct pickup sound and the microphone emulation. I'm going to keep it on the completely blended to the microphone setting right here and go through the 3 different settings. So we had the condenser mic. I'm now going to a dynamic microphone. Again, let's compare that with the straight pickup sound. And back to it. The next one is the tube microphone. Again, I'm starting with the microphone setting completely turned on. And for comparison, here it is all the way to pickup. I don't have a nylon string guitar with a pickup here right now, so we're going to skip through that. And I also won't demonstrate the clean electric guitar setting because I don't have a clean electric guitar right here. But let's look at the effects. I think my favorite one of these sounds was the first one, the condenser mic setting. And let's go through the effects. Has some compression, particularly if you were strumming kind of hard. Be useful if you're using the amp to record with. And the chorus nice lush chorus. I'm going to turn that back off. And we got various delays and reverb and combinations of the two. There's the reverb. Very lush. So since I had a lot of effects dialed in earlier when I was playing through the amp, let me just demonstrate the unit with more of a natural guitar sound right here. Here we go. So as you can probably tell, it could be a very useful tool, whether it is for jamming or studio or practicing, really all kinds of applications. I was surprised by how much power this little box put out. I should also mention that even though it ships with a power adapter, it also runs on 8 AA batteries. You could really take it anywhere, and it weighs almost nothing. You could easily carry this anywhere. Yamaha also really has designed this so that it sounds good just played with an iPod through it. So you could also use it as your personal stereo system almost that has the option of playing guitar through it. So very cool little unit, worth checking out. List price is $330. It sells for about $200 on the street. You can read our full review in the print or digital editions of Acoustic Guitar or online at acousticguitar.com. For Acoustic Guitar, I'm Taya Gurkin.